Lagos State Traffic Management Authority clears wreckage of accident on Odoyalaro Bridge to ease movement. National Agency for Food and Drugs Administration and Control pledges continuous safeguarding of public health. On the foreign scene, about 750,000 Israelis pressurized Prime Minister Netanyahu to strike deal to free captives in Gaza. And in sport, Falconets head coach commends players for impressive performance against Venezuela. Now the details. I am Dele Agadumo. In its bid to restore the free flow of traffic and avert further gridlock, the rescue team of the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, LASMA, has cleared the wreckage of an accident on Odoyalaro Bridge, which included a loaded truck. The multi-vehicle collision occurred around 12:30 a.m. on Sunday, claiming one life and injured 17 others. Preliminary investigations indicate that the driver of a Mack truck and fully laden with diesel lost control of the vehicle while speeding towards Ojota. In a desperate attempt to apply faulty brakes, the truck rammed into 7 other vehicles from behind, causing widespread damage. Other emergency responders included Lagos State Fire Service, Lasambos, the Lagos State Emergency Management Agency, LASEMA, Response Unit LRU, and policemen from Anthony Police Station were on ground. Lasambos personnel administered urgent medical care to those injured and subsequently transported to nearby hospital for further treatment. The general manager of LASMA, Olalekan Bakaroki, noted that the tragic event underscores the critical importance of road safety and serves as a stark reminder for all drivers to exercise vigilance and comply with traffic regulations. Bakaroki extended his heartfelt condolences to the family of the deceased and wished the injured victims a swift recovery. Lagos State Public Procurement Agency has appealed to the World Bank to support to further strengthen the agency for a more effective and efficient delivery of its statutory functions. Director General of the agency, Fatai Onofowote, made the appeal while receiving members of a 6-man delegation of the World Bank led by the bank's procurement practice manager, Western and Central African region, Nazamin Ali, who were on a one-day visit to the agency in Lagos. While expressing appreciation to the World Bank for its support to the agency in the past, Onofowote stated that the agency is in need of more support from the bank in the areas of procurement reforms, modernization of its systems and processes, and full rollout of the e-procurement system in the state. The Director General also sought the support of the bank for the agency in other areas, including capacity building and development of personnel, affirmative procurement, small and medium enterprises, SMEs, and facilitation of exchange program for its personnel to enable them learn from other parts of the country, of the world. He also pointed out that the deployment of technology into the public procurement system of the state has greatly enhanced transparency, efficiency, and the ease of doing business, thereby making the state a choice destination for investors. Also speaking at the event, the leader of the World Bank team, Nazamin Ali, commended the agency for its support and efforts in ensuring the digitalization of its operations, particularly with regards to its commitment to the implementation of the e-procurement system in the state. Kano State government has postponed the resumption date for primary and post-primary schools for the 2024-2025 academic session. The government had earlier announced that schools were to resume on September 9. Director of Public Enlightenment of the Ministry of Education, Balara Bekiru, quoted the Commissioner for Education, Umar Dogwa, explaining that the decision to postpone the resumption date was due to some urgent reasons. Dogoa said a new date for resumption would soon be announced by the ministry. Now to the rest of the stories. The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, has assured Nigerians of the agency's resolve to continue safeguarding their health. NAFDAC's Director General, Mojisola Adeyeye, alerted Nigerians to the activities of a faith-based organization, Christ Mercy Land Delivery Ministries, using the agency's name to deceive the unsuspecting public. Adeyeye noted that none of the products advertised and sold are registered with the agency, saying that the pastor in charge openly told his congregation that the soap is NAFDAC registered, which called the attention of the public to visit the office to confirm the claims. She stated that upon receipt of petitions, it contacted the Delta State Coordinator through the Director of Post-Marketing Surveillance of the agency to ascertain the existence or records of any transaction with the Christ Mercy Land Deliverance Ministries and the products in Delta State Office. Commissioner of Police, Kwara State Command, Victor Olaiya, has appealed to commercial transport operators in the state to uphold peace as the government works to improve the economic situation in the country. The appeal followed a protest by transport operators in the state, including drivers of commercial taxi cabs, tricycle operators, and motorcycle riders, who demonstrated against the recent fuel price increase in Ilori. Olaiya, who met representatives of the National Union of Road Transport Workers, Road Transport Employers Association of Nigeria, Motorcycle Operators Union of Nigeria, and Tricycle Owners Association of Nigeria at the command headquarters in Ilori, urged them to maintain peace in the state. He emphasized the importance of dialogue and cooperation, assuring them that Governor Abdulrahman Abdulrazak stands in full support of their well-being and is ready to assist in all matters. Now to foreign news. An estimated 750,000 Israelis have taken to the streets in one of Israel's biggest ever protests as they demanded that the government of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu strikes a deal to free remaining captives in Gaza. The record number of demonstrators comes a week after the Israeli army announced it had recovered the bodies of 6 captives from a tunnel in southern Gaza. Family members of Israeli captives and groups representing them blame Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu and his government for failing to secure a truce deal that would secure their release. According to the Israeli military, more than 100 captives still remain in Gaza, but about 1/3 of them are believed to be dead. Now, sports Falconets head coach Chris Danjuma has commended the players following the team's impressive performance in the win over Venezuela. Nigeria sealed a place in the second round at the 2024 FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup following a comprehensive 4-0 victory over the South Americans. Aminat Bello, Chiamaka Okuchukwu, Flourish Sebastian, and Joe Ibokwe were all on target for the Falconets in the game. It is the 10th time that the West Africans have reached the knockout stage at the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup. That was the news at noon. Just before we go, maintain adequate distance from the vehicle ahead of you to avoid collision. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that under the Sawolo administration, Loma launched the Lagos State Blue Box Recycling Initiative? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. So in the news are the highlights of the major stories. In its bid to restore the flow of traffic and avert further gridlock, the rescue team of the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, LASMA, has cleared the wreckage of an accident on Odoyalaro Bridge, which included a loaded truck. The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, has assured Nigerians of the agency's resolve to continue safeguarding their health. We also told you that an estimated 750,000 Israelis have taken to the streets in one of Israel's biggest ever protests as they demanded for the government of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu strike a deal to free remaining captives in Gaza. And in sport, Falconets head coach Chris Danjuma has commended the players following the team's impressive performance in the win over Venezuela. For contact at the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That is the news broadcast compiled by Sadiq Yusuf. I am Dele Agadumo. Good afternoon. Thank you for listening.